you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and ooh wee. Yo, Officer Sweet King, true players for real. Crystal, true player for real. Ooh to the wee, yo, timekeeper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Linda, true player for real. Yo, Jacqueline, Outlaw, C Knight. Ooh to the wee. Yo, Heather, true player for real. Yo, Kaz, it's poppin'. Lindsay, hello. Sweet Pea, hello. Becky, Lindsay, true player for real. Yo, Sky's dropping them cat treats. Yo, Smarassi, true player for real. Mike Gray, what's going on? Christine, true player for real. Gray Eyes, true player for real. Brian, ooh-wee. Yo, Queen, what's poppin'? Yo, Pam, true player for real. Christine, true player for real. Ah, shit. Yo, Barbara, what's up? Yo, Patricia, true player for real. Yo, Angry Lee. That's right, my friends. Tap that screen, share the live out. Let's get it going. Yo, Gen X. Yo, Sweet King with the community crown. Yo, Westfall, true player for real. Yo, Ken, what's poppin'? Hello, my friends, and welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Communicating with the Entities here at a local cemetery. I'm your host, John Santa from New York, and we are going to do a weekend headstone cleaning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Robert, you play it for real. Lily, what's poppin'? Brandy, hello. Jules, true player for real. Trolley, the true player for real. Oh, wee. Yo, Sweet Repose with the jolly community. Lily, love true player for real. Yo, Spicy was poppin'. Tammy, hello. Yo, Gypsy Rose with another Jolly's community. Oh, wee. Yo, what up, good Jacob? Sorry, Sweet Kings, I cannot battle. Yo, Myrtle, true player for real. Well, Sway, what's going on? Ooh, wee. Snippy. Ah, the plan for today is we're going to clean this headstone. I know, it's not raining. Yes, last night, yo, the night crew just brought it home. Brought it home last night, yo, bringing us into the A2. Not only did they bring us into the A2, but we also gained a shield and a fragment in the process. Yo, Paige, true player for real. Yo, Nella with the confetti. Good, Jacob. That's a great question. I can't really read it yet. So we're gonna clean and. Oh, I have no idea, Mama Lisa. Yo, Fire Pebbles with the Jolly community. That I have no idea. But if you are gonna drop any gifts, Community Fest is happening. There are Community Fest gifts. Even the true player for real, even the heart me counts. But you know, we'll see how we do, yo. Community Fest is well, all about community, and the only way we're gonna rise in those ranks is you guys. Yo, Becky, true player for real. Yo, Sunshine Gypsy, true player for real. Leanne, true player for real. What up, Jenny? Summer, true player for real. So yeah, ooh to the wee, yo. As soon as I'm done with this candy cane, we're gonna fire up the spirit box and start scrubbing. Yo, Kayla, true player for real. Tammy, true player for real. I've heard that too, Carrie Sue. I'm gonna look into it. You know, I'm gonna look into it. I'm going to look into all that. Yo, what up, Tina? Tiffany, hello, hello. Yo, appreciate them taps, shares, and gifts. Yo, Jackie, true player for real. Ooh, to the way. It's hot here today, too. It's like almost 7 o'clock, and it's like still 90 degrees. It says we're in bonus time now? Really? Oh, shit. Well, might as well take advantage of it, right? Yo, what up for you? Might as well take advantage of it. Smarassi with the community crown. Yo, what up, Kim? Nope, not ignoring you. Nope, I see you guys. Are you really, Jackie? Wow, I didn't know that. That's it, Spicy Kitten. Streaming on 2 platforms, and I can actually see the chat for YouTube today because the sun's not glaring. So I can actually read what you guys are saying, and no, I'm not ignoring you. Yo, appreciate all those tap shares and gifts, my friends. Thumbs up on the YTs. Ooh, wee. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this candy cane, we're going to be firing up the spirit boxes and cleaning some headstones, yeah? Why not? Yeah, it's a hot one today, yo. I waited to come here, too, and it's still hot. Yo, Shelly with the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's still hot. It is brutal. But it's like that everywhere, so. You know, it's well everywhere in the States anyway. It's that time of year. But luckily here in New York, we have no rain. No rain for tonight, too. So you know we're going to go somewhere fun. I have a question. Of all these headstones, why this one? No idea. Good, Jacob. That's a great question, and I have no answer. You know? Yo, Tragic Meow, ooh, wee, true player for real. I just literally walk and go, okay, this one. It's actually quite wild. Your 420 true player for real. Yep, that's just the way it goes. It's in the 60s in Cali? Shit. That's crazy, Harmony. Yo, what up, Viv? Yo, Wilderness true player for real. Yo, what up, Tank? Wow. Ooh, wee, Samantha. Appreciate that, yo. What's nice is there's a little breeze here right now too, so it's making it a little more pleasant. Yo, Mark, true player for real. Hey, well, let me tell you something. One thing, I like to treat everyone with respect. You know, as long as I'm treated with respect. I'm not big on being rude. You know, if I feel disrespected, that's one thing though. Then I can go do a completely 180. What part of New York? Westchester. I'm in Westchester, very close to New York City. I'm on the close to New York City side of Westchester. Yeah. Yo, that's it, yo. Tap that screen, share the live out. Oh, Plattsburgh, nice. Cool, yo. Portuguese beauty, true player for real. Ah, yes, Connecticut. I know it well. The weather outside is weather. Yeah. What's up, Portuguese beauty? Yo, Jackie dropping them cat treats. Oh, wait, Jackie, now I'm all like trying to separate you from the other Jackie. Or no, trying to combine you guys. You know, you might lose your nickname. I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out, my friend. Ah, from New Jersey, now in Florida, huh? It's like two different worlds. I mean, shit, when I go from New York to Jersey, it's like two different worlds. There's only one good Jacob, and you're it, my friend. Yo, Aaron, true player for real. Yo, the night crew went fucking ape shit last night. They went nuts. And you know what's really wild? And I always say this. My mood, you know, and it has to do with my magnetic fields and the energy I'm putting out, you know, affects the spirits. You know, Angie with the Jolly community. And they put me in such an amazing mood last night that we had an incredible conversation with a spirit named Edwin. Literally. I mean, I'm not done going through that live. I started going through that live last night. Just to give you guys a recap if you missed it. I started talking to the spirit named Edwin. And I asked Edwin if he could remember his wife's name. That's a generic question I ask. Let's be real. We got, Spirit, may we have a conversation? If I get a positive reply, Spirit, what's your name? If I get a name, I look at the monument or the headstone. Yo, Lee. Resubscribing. Ooh, wee. Meow. Yo, Christine, true player for real. You know, we get the name. Okay. The next question I ask always has to do with a family member. You know, it always has to do with a family member. And I asked, hey, Edwin, do you remember your wife's name? Edwin didn't remember his wife's name. And that makes sense because he had two wives, actually. Wilderness, I'll get into that in a second. Yo, Jay-Z, true player for real. And what's wild is that he couldn't remember his wife's name, even though he had two of them. But when I asked him if he remembers anybody's name, he said James. So I walk around this monument, and the monument's dirty, and I see a J. Now, that could be anything. That could be Jane, you know, that could be John, that could be, you know, any name, right? That starts with a J. Yo, Kev, true player for real. I literally, scrape off the growth off the name, and there it is. James. So on a documentation level, that's literally two names, you know, brought up, you know, which is wild. And again, I contribute that to just me being in a good mood. And going back to the night crew literally just went, okay, we got you a fragment, John. You're at 20%. We're getting you to 10%. And not only did they do 10%, they actually did like 6%. So they went above and beyond even the 10%. So, wow. Like, wow. You know, I was shocked. You know, I was like, holy shit. Fucking, I tell you, night and day. You know, night and day. The night crew just dominated. You know, that was done without battling. You know, that was done without any of that. Just straight up community support. Yeah. With over 1 million likes, Gus. Your heart meets your player for real. And I think there was under 200 people in there at one point. Oh, wait, that's it. All we need is 34K. You know, between this session and the next session after this, because I'll definitely go on before midnight to save that fragment. Oh, that's it, my friends. Yo, tap that screen, share the live out. We got Community Fest. Heart me's are important. Heart me, Mama Lisa, true player for real. EJ, true player for real. And of course, the Community Fest gifts. Those will help us. You know, we got a little late start to Community Fest because it started last night when I was already out of the abandoned side and done. So technically we get a late start, but that's all right. Yo, Dawn, true player for real. Fox, true player for real. Angie's with the community crown. Sorry, sweet king, we cannot battle. All right, you guys ready to clean this headstone or what? YouTube, you guys ready? TikTok, you guys ready? Yo, Leanne with the true player for real victory. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Size.
Hello, spirits.
Finished up.
Spirits, we're gonna clean this headstone. We might even do the one next to it too, even though the one next to it isn't that bad.
I guess.
You okay with that? You okay if we clean this head? It's fine? Alright, great. Let's do it. I'm good, Kev. How are you? Yo, it up, right? Move to the way. Your Mama Lisa with that community crown.
Here we go.
Let's do it. You come and go? All right.
Signed. Hey, bring it.
Ready. Agreed.
Very proudly.
A little bit of
That.
far away.
The life is you like love.
Support system.
It's time. I'll stop. 50s in debt.
Be in midfield. In the last few.
Right, name and name. You got one, you're gone.
Now, this area I'm in is a highly sapped up area. So, there's literally sap on all the stones over here. I'm right next to...
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I'm right next to that other headstone from yesterday.
With maintenance. Hesitant. On pages.
Name and names. Online. the use.
Exodus.
Some 5.
Out of touch. This is something next to the instant torrential. Two shots. Adopted son. Forest.
Hey. Threats.
Real.
Problem.
Community or the machine. The machine. What?
He was fighting with
Angel.
me in the
opened up.
to play secret.
Over pocket.
I wouldn't say. I make sure we all know. And then some
Embarrassment.
we'll see. It's 4-0. The title this.
I don't know.
It's 9 enough. Mates, you know.
Punished.
Isolated. All it, you know.
And 50 Derby. Take note.
Eric.
Demonic. Wow, water's dirty. Very dirty. Let's go get some fresh water for the Queen race.
You're listening. R level. Fighting. Motors.
Help.
Fight killer. With more. Who are you? Oh.
Dave?
Me.
Knock.
55. Space. The rugby.
I need this.
She is touching you. And you stop. Tell the truth.
Competition on a 20.
Let that dry for a little bit. I'll decide if I need to hit it again. Those black spots aren't really going to go anywhere. Not in this area. Yo, Lindsay Truplaya for real.
Ping the bank.
That's it, yo. Those jolly communities help with Community Fest. Yo, Samantha, Ubri.
There's 5.
Yeah, the abandoned side last night. Ooh-wee. Yo, appreciate you subscribing. Your Tazzy Freak Truplaya for real.
What's calling you on?
We Subwave.
Sadness.
Oh, it all depends really with like taller headstones, because some are monuments. Like a lot of like the super tall ones are monuments. They're not actual headstones. Hey Charlie, appreciate that, yo. Thank you, thank you.
That's mine.
LB.
What's yours?
Stop.
Wait, next month.
Wait. Yes, that makes sense. I can see the monument right there, green screen. It's closer to that headstone we cleaned yesterday. That monument's in bad shape. That monument's in real bad shape.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that these trees that produce a lot of sap do more damage than anything. Gertrude? No, Clarence was the name. There was nothing else on the grave other than Clarence. Just the name. Tragic Meow, when it comes to that, I actually have no idea. Most likely, you're probably going to have to click a banner. Let me see if... Yep, there is a Community Fest banner.
Porter.
All right. Our bonus time is now.
Holiday?
Our bonus time is now for the Community Fest. So let's see here. Any Community Fest gift
Good night.
is what will what's it called? Yo, Mama Lisa with the community celebration. Oh, I'm looking at the thing now, so I can't see the screen. Appreciate everybody that is sending Community Fest and any gift, really. I really appreciate you guys. No, I'm not in Jamestown. I'm in New York. I'm in Westchester.
Solid.
Bring it.
All right, hold on. Let me really look at this real quick.
Let me meet you.
I appreciate you guys dropping them. All right, right now it makes sense that we're in the 200s because we technically just started this. Oh shit! They put me in the Legends category. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh,
Why
Raggy.
can't I come?
Oh wait.
Geographical.
Now he's got some work to do.
Geographical.
Now we got some works to do, yo. Community Fest, let's do it. We got to go with these contests. It's funny too. As a community with these contests, we usually lack in the beginning and then really build up steam at the end. I would love to know what happens when we actually come in hard from the beginning. Yo, Lindsay, Becky, Sweet Repose. Oh, way. So, Wilderness, you asked about sorry, I got distracted. You asked about a loved one passed away recently and you still smell them. That's a very common thing, my friend. I personally believe, you don't have to believe what I believe. I personally believe that when we die, our energy scatters, our memories scatter, and a lot of that goes to the people we were closest with. And some of it does. And so when you're smelling a loved one, it's just another, confirmation that they're there, yo. That's right, Tragic. The last time we did this and there was voting, our votes weren't working. They did. TikTok did that on purpose. That was sabotage. They don't like it when I make it to these top of these those contests.
Hesitant.
That was sabotage. They did to a couple creators. Just a little bit, just so they don't get what they need. But I say we tell TikTok that shit ain't gonna work with this community, and we're gonna do our own goddamn thing.
It's just dope.
Yo, Mama D, you playing for real? Ooh, 710. Nah, it wasn't fair to us. Well, they screwed us too. Think about it. We ended in the top 10 of that contest regardless, and they didn't even put us in Global Fest. Everyone was so confused. They're like, wait a minute. How do you get into the top 10, but you didn't get in Global? TikTok did us dirty. It was because of those votes. But everything seems to be working right this time.
American.
So, ooh wee. Yo, Shelby with the boxing gloves. Nah, yo, I'm not that image. I'm not that image, but we're going to show TikTok that don't matter now, aren't we?
Individuals.
You can't speak? Sure you can. No, I'm starting to be able to read this stone. I might need to hit this again. It's taking for a lot. It's going to take a little bit to dry, though, because we're not in the sun. Thank you, Sweet Repose.
Primaries.
Well, I see you, so I don't think you're blocked. Yo, Westfall, Andrew, Mary, ooh wee.
Men.
Ah.
I'm clear with it.
I've never heard of that. Green screen. Yo, Mama Sherry with the crown.
Diamond.
Ooh wee.
In the shadow.
I'm not sure, Lindsay.
Doing?
I'm not sure. Yo, Joannie with the summer solstice. The abandoned side was heavy last night, yo. That was heavy. I mean, right off the bat, they started with the nasty talk about sacrificing children and all that. Yo, Bambi, true player for real. Had a child or two come through. You know, it was pretty wild. Yo, Kingslayer, ooh wee with the follow.
Coming up to. Just to die.
Well, the live before this one is not this one, is it?
Excuse me.
No, nothing was thrown at me, but we did hear stuff being moved. We heard shuffling. We did hear some stuff getting, tossed around. Nothing was thrown directly at me. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate that.
It's unknown.
Yo, what up, Hamite? Karen, ooh wee.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see the sub wave either. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. We need 7 subs, less than 7 minutes.
Just as me.
It's just me. What's your name, Spirit?
Absolutely.
Do you have any connection to this headstone I just scrubbed? Yo, S'mores with the community crown.
Stalker.
Very big.
No, it's not that big. The headstone isn't that big.
Talking about. First.
At least I don't think it's that big. Yo, Saka 7 with a 1 month. Ooh, Aaron sending that sub out. Appreciate you.
With
Ooh, whoever just sent subs, appreciate you. When I have the chat big, I can't see who does it. Yo, Nabs with 5 subs.
yes, God.
Rainer, what's going on? Ooh, Daniel, hello.
Hamlet.
Ooh, CMA. Did he really? That's interesting, Green Screen. We'll pay attention to the chatter, see if we hear anything about it.
Your addiction to.
Yo, Myrtle with the community crown.
Then.
Well, the headstone is starting to dry.
His parents.
It is starting to dry, and I can see what's going on here. Let's see if I butcher this last name. Yo, Mama Sherry, ooh wee. Andrew sending subs, appreciate you. We got Samuel K. Satterley.
It's obvious.
It's obvious. Born September 29th, 1818. Died November 12th,
I'm trying.
1905. Ooh, we share it with the level up sparks. So there's that as it dries. Dude, that sap is ridiculous, man. It's so sappy in this area. The faucet's right by the tree. You could probably hear the water when I fill it up. I put my hand on the tree, and it was just sticky from the sap.
Just go eat.
49.
Right now, we're in a sticky, sappy area.
So we don't.
Also,
Spirit just said, ooh wee, John, through Vox. Ooh wee, Spirit. Ooh wee, baby. Do subs help with Community Fest? Damn, yo, we went from 200 plus to rank 135, yo.
It's unknown.
And we still got an hour and 50 minutes of bonus.
No.
See points, guys. Ooh, wait. It's not showing me subs.
But
It's showing me the Community Fest gift, the Community Crown, the Jollies Community, the Community Celebration, and Vault gifts. Which I've never received any Vault gifts before, ever. And Vault gifts.
All this sort.
Headstone.
Yo, what up, Mars? Yeah, subs don't count for this one. But, you know, subs are always great. We love the Meow Club.
Because the country.
Loretta, welcome. John Santa, New York. What are Vault gifts? Oh, it's something on TikTok. It's like high-end, like high graphic, expensive gifts.
Please go.
Yo, Jen with the Community Crown. Yo, Jen should play it for real. What's up, Dean from San Diego? Welcome.
Run.
Mama Dukes should play it for real.
He was with Rob.
If you get one Vault gift, the rest of the Fest gifts are worth more. Wow. Yo, lady with the Courtney, tank with the Community Crown.
New way.
Yes way.
One of
Crazy, right?
Not like
Yo, Gypsy Rose with the Community Celebration. Is that a broken headstone ahead of you that has all the carvings on it? Yes. Yes, that's a pillar monument that broke a long time ago. There's two of them, actually, right next to each other. Ooh, yo, Myrtle with the true player for real victory. Yo, appreciate all those tap shares and gifts, yo. Samuel K.
I'm touching you.
Satterley, I believe, is how you pronounce that last name.
Sergeant.
Ooh, that's clearing up nice, huh? Oh, shit. We got less than a minute. 2 subs needed, yo. We are in the United States. We are in New York, in the county of Westchester.
Absolutely.
Yo, Lizzie, send in subs. Ooh, wee. Richard, who knows, man? You're welcome, Journey. Yo, appreciate all those Community Fest gifts, my friends. You guys rock.
An assassination.
1818 to 1905, yep. Unless that 8 to 3 or a 6. Unfortunately, it's a little weathered. But maybe we'll see it better when it dries more. Old age, yo. Old age. Yo, see. You're better off not saying anything. Yo, Cassie with the Jollies Community.
Why can't I come?
Oh, I don't know, Spirit. That I don't know.
Series. Massively.
I can't help you there.
Things or whatnot.
Now they're gonna hone in on you.
I'm not from here.
You're not from here. Where are you from then? Sneezing out the demons. Where are you from, Spirit? Katrina, you play it for real. Ooh, wait, yo, what emote you guys get from the subway?
Fascinating.
What sticker?
30.
Damn, y'all, I'm just watching that rank go up. We're now 110. We're now 110, baby. We're going up. We're going to be in the top 100 before we know it.
Why can't I come?
Ooh, it looks like a bunch of you got different ones. Spirit, I have no idea. I mean, you can't follow me, but you're welcome to go anywhere, I guess. What's up, Moto May? That makes sense.
Fantastic.
Because his wife's grave is right here, and it's a little better than his grave was. And I can see the name, Mary P. Brown. Meow, meow. What up, Path? Did we clean it last fall? That makes sense.
Friend.
That makes a lot of sense. That's why I can read it. Isn't that great?
Never.
That makes a lot of sense.
He's not here.
Johnny Holland.
He's not here. Who's not here? I mean, really, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Because I'm looking at the grave and I'm like, wow, I can read that. I was like, even like the black sappy spots are not that bad, you know?
You don't belong here.
I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Because I'm a creep. Yo, Danielle, you play it for real. Purple Tammy, you play it for real. Yeah, you knew that was coming, right?
Around him as well.
Yo, last night, I was trying to start beef with trees. And I still feel some of that burning anger towards the tree gods. I'm looking at these trees and I'm like, yo, what's up with them? Like, why does that tree look like it's freaky right now? You know, like it's going to try to eat me. Yo, Sherry, you play it for real. How sure am I about me and Voxy? Well, I'm pretty sure about Voxy. Myself, you know, 50-50. Yo, Purple Tammy's the community crown. Yo, those trees were trying to start something. Yeah. Yo, Ryan, appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you. We did it. We got the subway, my friend. So, thank you for your contribution.
He's touching you.
Ooh, wait, who's touching me? Yeah, you're dead, Spirit. I'm sorry. I don't feel anything. You're not allowed to touch me without consent. Yum. Yo, Kimmy May with the follow. Ooh, wait.
Am I dead?
Yeah, you are, unfortunately.
Fool.
What do the trees got against me? I don't know, yo, but they're starting shit. Get the time, keep it you play for real. The starting shit.
Tree.
Yep, the tree.
Hit it as soon as I.
They're starting shit. Yo, what up, timekeeper? You're scared? Don't be scared, noob. Don't be scared. Be happy. Yo, Judy, true player for real. What do the trees got against me? I don't know, yo, but they starting shit. Yeah. We know them trees up to no good.
To work it.
That's it, Gus.
Move quickly.
Oh, yo, Gene, let me tell you something. I had a stroke too, my friend.
Time.
Although I was never talented and smart enough to speak 5 languages, well, 6, including your French. I used to be very articulate with the English language. Now, not so much.
So fast.
Slap it. Did you, Cat?
Marco.
Wow. I bet you she has some wisdom.
The feet that he had. Moment.
Ooh, wait. Oh, Derek, I don't let the spirits do anything. Spirits do what they want. Don't feel bad for laughing, Cat. Do not feel bad for laughing, yeah. You can't. You know, you really can't. Like, you know, my whole thing with that, with people like that, as long as you don't go out of your way to be malicious to them, you know, then it is what it is. If you drive by and you see someone slapping and yelling at a tree, it's a natural response to laugh. You know?
And then
You know? But it's when you get malicious and you harass people like that, that's when it becomes a problem.
Cool.
Who knows? They could be so happy, too. They could be in bliss. Nice to see you too, Mary. You know what I mean? We don't know how those people are. They could be like the happiest people. Think about it. No responsibility, no, nothing. You know? Just, hey, I don't like you, tree. I mean, what was the difference with what I was doing last night, you know?
I don't need this.
haven't called it.
You don't need this? Okay.
Disagree with.
We, my friends, yo, let's take advantage of that bonus.
Bunches.
Let's take advantage of that bonus.
Present.
Oh, this dried pretty good. It's still drying, too. It's not even done yet, but
She won't be.
it's not bad. What's up, William? We appreciate those top shares and gifts. The tree was losing the argument.
Talking about.
Damn, yo. Do I really believe these voice boxes? Prospect nails. Yes. You should check out my videos. All taken from my live streams, yo. We just got done cleaning this grave, Joey. How many have I cleaned? Oh, I can't even remember. I didn't even remember I cleaned the one to the left here. I'm sitting here going, wow, I can read this grave. That's pretty cool. I cleaned it last year. I think it would be Cat.
He is on the.
So I'm using Vox and Go Super Original.
Both. Checked on. He says.
Jing Britson.
Yeah, I can't remember how many headstones I've cleaned. Nope, can't even remember. Can't do it.
Yes.
You know? Oh, barking spiders.
I've asked myself.
I mean, listen, trees are interesting things regardless.
Backlash on Twitter.
Like, did you guys know
A good.
that if you pick mangoes and you get the sap
How to put it?
on your skin,
Payday.
it's gonna irritate it? If you get the sap on your skin and it reacts to the sunlight,
Sure.
it's legit gonna burn you. It makes the reaction that much worse. Did you guys know that?
Definitely.
Definitely. Well, the spirits knew that. Well, this spirit knew that. Whatever spirit that was. I didn't
A
know
higher
that.
level.
I found that out recently.
You won't understand.
Limes do that too?
Final.
My answer.
Wait.
In the. Oh, bonus.
Yo, Jared should play up for real. Wait, what up, Jared?
Is fighting. EFT's been watching.
Yo, over 200K likes. You guys rock.
He suspects. This afternoon.
Yo, Seth.
If he's
Yo, Seth, my man. My man. For fried pickles, you know it, baby. Ooh, wee. You know it. That's right, my friends. Right now, for the next hour and a half, it is bonus for Community Fest gifts.
the weekend is going to be.
So any Community Fest gifts you send in, count double.
Closed.
What's going?
Wow, s'mores, that's crazy.
Technology.
Very close to New York City, yeah. Yo, Seth, my day's good, yo.
Deal.
My day was good. I, spent a large, part of the day with the family. Fuck it. Well, yeah, they do. Tragic.
Penalty, has it?
Tragic. The Heart Me's and the smaller Community Fest gifts help.
Because
All that adds up, yo. That's why I appreciate whatever you guys send.
take it.
Like,
the middle.
out in Cali, I hear you guys are having some beautiful weather out there. Well, what I would consider beautiful. 60 degrees.
Here.
Well, the Community Fest gifts they're pretty, like, you could just tell.
Oh, with autumn.
You could tell. If you really look at all the gifts, you could tell the ones that say, community.
Asylum.
I'm talking to you guys right now.
Ballerina. For me, with
Both back in.
Yo, Mama Sherry. With the Jolly Community.
London.
The Heart Me does, and the
Yeah,
smaller
the-
one. Yo, Mars with the cat treats. Ooh wee. Something just left. So, taps don't
Well,
help
it's-
towards the Community Fest contest,
News.
but they just help the overall stream, yo. So I appreciate taps. That was my big beef with the past couple daytime live streams. Like, I'd get up from cleaning a headstone, and you guys would be under like 30K taps, and I'd be like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Big up for Dom.
Like I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, guys, what's the point of me doing the daytime stream if it's gonna damage the algorithm because nobody's participating? Could care less about the gifts. It was like, yo, the taps are free. The shares were low as shit too. Dude, I was so pissed. So pissed. All the work that I do to try to get us out of the algorithm funk. And, that was, dude, I was in such a bad mood.
Prevent.
Oh, it was so bad.
Joseph. Big power.
Yo, Tammy, true player, for real. Like, I even said it last night. Gifts are one thing, yo. When I'm cleaning a headstone, right? You guys know I like to see when you guys send me gifts. So if you guys aren't sending me anything because I'm not interacting with you guys and I'm just cleaning the stone, that's one thing. It's whatever. I'm cleaning the headstone. It's whatever. But when I finally sit back down and the taps are low as shit, the shares are low as shit, it's like, yow.
Boxes.
Yow. Seriously, so this week, Monday through Friday, this week coming up, if there isn't an improvement with the day stream, then what I'm going to do is stop doing the day stream, tack an hour on to the night stream in the beginning, 2 hours at the
Can
end.
you help me?
And we'll do a super long nighttime stream.
This company
Anyway, but
Can items be haunted? Of course, $1.
is very end.
We'll see how it goes. I don't want to do that. Yo, Cindy, true player, for real. I don't want to do that.
I want to.
At one point, the day stream was so strong, But if the day stream is going to affect the night
Go
stream,
slowly.
because that's what happens. If we have a horrible day stream, the algorithm will treat us like shit for the night stream.
no.
You found yourself in.
Unmissable summer.
I am Heather. What kind of items? Anything. $1.
Money.
And
Stop.
Yo, Cindy with the coconut.
well,
It's amazing, like, the amount of hate that's on YouTube. People just, like, come in with, like, nasty comments. You know, the mods on YouTube are just like snuffing them
Oliver.
out so quick. Yo, Ryan, true
Starting
player
good.
for real, number 713. Black Rose, true player for real.
Talks walk.
So the mods on YouTube will block you if you get, or will mute you if you get religious. You know, if you start pushing your religion. That's one thing about this community. We have people from all over, yo. We have Christians, we have Jews, we have Muslims, pagans,
So everyone.
atheists. You know, we have people from all over. What's up, Christy? Yo, Cassie with the Panther paws.
What do you think?
No, Cat. I stick to this cemetery for the headstone cleaning because I have the best relationship with them.
With Shopify.
Yeah, which is we have all sorts of people here, everything. So we just leave religion out of it.
Me around.
You know, when people start going on about Jesus and whatnot, it's like, yo, there's
I'm
many
touching
lives where you can go and do that. We don't do that here. I can't tell you how many, especially like Jewish and Muslim people, hit me up, message
It's
me,
here.
and say, "Hey, John, thank you. Thank you for that mentality. Thank you for that attitude. Thank you for making me feel welcome." And it's like, of course, your Mama Dukes of the community crown. You know, it's like, of course. Just think about it.
To here,
The paranormal is so polarized towards, especially Christianity. You know, and it's like that doesn't make sense. Especially me as an atheist. You know, how do you think I feel? Especially like around quote unquote peers. You know, like
Not even close.
it's like, yeah, I don't believe in that. Yeah.
Sure.
What's up, Chris? We. You know what I find amazing about like the headstone cleaning too? When I'm running a spirit box is like how sometimes they're just so talkative about it, and then other times nothing. Like I haven't even heard anything associated with me cleaning this headstone today.
When you get.
Why am I here, Spirit? I was just cleaning this headstone. Yo, Peppa Craig, I am ready for it. I'm gonna embrace the heat wave. I'm so ready for it, dude. The rain here has just been so too much.
It's here.
Too much. That also doesn't help with the streams either. So, yo, May dropping that jolly
On the left.
community. Appreciate you, yo. Robinson, true player for real.
It's live.
Yo, Mari with the follow. Welcome.
Blue.
Angel.
When? Yep.
Yeah, curses are real.
Much.
And for my
Well, the heat wave hasn't started yet. It starts tomorrow.
Performing.
I'm using Vox and Ghost Super Original.
can be there now.
So when
Well, shit, I had a curse. I had a wild curse from Buckout for a while. I accepted the curse, because I wanted to document, and it was just insane. And then one Shabbat night,
Holy spot.
yo, intent is everything, guys. If you want to know how intent works, intent is everything. And that Shabbat night, when I said I was done with the curse, and literally the curse just shattered. We go back to Buckout and no more, threats, None of that, dude. It was so wild. Yo, Leo loved True Player for real. Woodfin True Player for real. You know, and it was just like, just my intent. And then I remembered that Shabbat night, and I was like, oh, shit. It's like, I did that. And then I'm like, curse me again. Yep, didn't happen.
Ray Parler.
Speaking about the curse of the lost souls at Buckout, it makes you want to unalive yourself.
Fights.
Talk with me.
Benefited from.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
John, we've
Beetlejuice.
Joins us now.
Yo, Rico with the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Feels the
Okay, I believe you.
Not even.
Turn it off.
Sadness.
Found any stuff.
Sadness. Oh, we're falling behind. We're falling behind in Community Fest. Guys, it's a bonus right now, yo. Now is the time to drop them Community Fest gifts. It is bonus time. Yo, hell with the community crowns.
but it's
Nah, it didn't make me feel anyway. Yo, Mari, ooh wee with the community crown.
It was shooting me. And I leveled up.
I heard good things about the Beetlejuice
Next to you.
musical.
sent not
Yo, Bright with the community crowns. Jessica with the crowns. Leo with the fests.
that you heard.
Yeah. Yeah, Kat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Kill me up. So don't throw.
Close.
Ooh wee.
Claw.
Damn, yo, this is...
Be right now.
It just feels so peaceful here right now.
Now. Government.
Aiden, what's going on?
49.
Yeah.
If that's legal.
Ooh wee, Seth, appreciate you. Ryan with the love. Ooh wee. Went from 113 to 107.
The Speedy X.
It is. It is. A little bit of spirit chatter. Nothing crazy.
This calendar. Combat sport. Selected.
Ooh wee.
No.
I got a little message for a lot of people on YouTube. Yo, I'm gonna make a lot of your guys' lives a lot easier. All right, I'm gonna give you some wisdom
Yeah.
that I've learned in the 41 years on this planet.
Listening on top.
If you're scrolling on social media, it doesn't matter what platform, and you come across something you do not like, just keep scrolling. It's that simple. There's so much out there. Like, what was that song? Welcome to the internet. Take a look around. You know, I mean, there's so much out there. You don't need to be in here. If you don't like it, you're not going to hurt my feelings. And let me tell you something. When you start ignoring this stupid shit on the internet that bothers you, your life becomes so easy. So easy. Because if you don't like this, then you're going to consider it stupid. You know, if you find this evil, then you're going to consider it, something you don't want to be involved with. Just keep scrolling, yo. Your life will be so much better. And this isn't for the people that come in, drop a nasty comment, and bounce. Because people like to do that too. That's fine. Whatever. Cool. This is for the asshats that just stay in there, you know. They're just so fired up and negative about this
The shape.
fucking cemetery, and he's talking to the dead, and he's
Still, they'll be.
just that grave is cleaning the headstones, and I just you know, they just get so fired up over it.
We had
Yo,
good.
Greg, you play it for real. Meanwhile,
wait.
I'm sitting here,
US.
nip's hard, happy as can be, about to get some apples going. You know, like,
Yeah.
dude, it's like, whoa.
Disfigured.
A lot of it. Wait.
Yo, Cassie, go for it, my
It's
friend.
high.
Go for it. What silly question you got for me? Watch it not be that silly. I got your dog barking. Dude, if I could show you guys how purple this is, you'd be jealous. I wish I could show you how purple this is. I really wish I could just show you how purple this is. This is more purple than green. Literally. You know what this looks like?
I can't stay.
This looks like what you would find in those old potpourri balls back in the day, you know, with the arts and crafts, when the glue gun was the way, you know, and they put the you know what I'm talking about? Oh, it smells great.
Stick up.
Like,
You can't stay.
oh my God, no, I'm staying, especially after this. No, but I'm serious. It's, oh man.
Holding it. Only.
I'm talking about them apples, yo. Talk about them apples. Right, Judy? Like, dude, it's like the same thing. Even like with the paranormal, when I'm just scrolling and I come across somebody like, I'm at a very evil cemetery. There's demons here.
After all this.
You know, I just start laughing. You don't see me commenting.
Later
Yo,
on.
Andrew with the community
I
crowds.
don't know.
You don't see me commenting. You don't see me getting involved. I just start laughing. I'm like, this is great. Or like somebody's like in a house and they're like,
Following you.
there's demons in this house. Dude, I start dying.
So, that's
I think it's hilarious. But I don't even comment. I just keep scrolling. You know, and I'm into the paranormal, clearly. You know, it's like, okay. Then everybody's like, oh my God, those demons. Oh, you know.
Tombstone.
If you're on
The range.
on tonight.
Yo, Andrew with the community crowns. Yo, 270K likes you guys rock. Yo, look at them taps. No, Cassie, you got filtered. Try it again.
there, the one.
How do you feel?
It's a good thing.
The only time I wasn't paying attention to the chat was when I went, ooh. Because I have to shake my gullet to get that sound to come out, you know? Ooh.
No. Sound in.
Yo, Millet, you play it for real. What are apples? I think I might know. Okay, I can't answer that, but the mods can. It's not a stupid question either. The Lumberjack? That's awesome. That's a great name for him, man. I'd steal that if I was you.
Strong set.
Yo, Rika, you play it for real. Number 716. Ooh, we see the treat you play it for real.
Night extra.
I am a big fan and supporter of apples. Apples are green. It's actually how, it's just a code name. Yo, Angie, you play it for real. Yo, Toad, you play it for real. HIC, what's popping?
Dislike.
And black.
Yeah, I like how you said that. God's lettuce, Jenna. Everyone always says the devil's lettuce. No. God's lettuce. The gods. Let's put a plural on that, you know? The gods lettuce.
You know, be 20 minutes.
Oh, here's a great one. This is a great. No, I'm not poking fun at this. Girl version Gojo
Okay.
says, this is from YouTube, says, honestly, you should ask permission from the spirit to record their grave. Now,
Peas.
what
Do
if
not.
the spirit isn't there? And it's another spirit.
Done.
And let me ask you a question. What about all the time spirits interact with humans? They don't ask permission. So why are the spirits allowed to not ask permission from people they haunt, bother, or communicate with, but we have to do it to them? Because they're dead? Oh well. That makes no sense. It's not fair. It's not equal. You know what I mean? Think about it. Yo, Shelly M, true player for real. Think about it. There is this
I remember
weird. You remember me, Spirit? What's your name?
Yeah,
Just
I was
one.
a fool.
There's mine.
Just this one. I only did this one today. There's this weird mentality when it comes to spirits that humans need to be subservient. That we need to bend over and take it.
Oh, man.
It really is one of the strangest mentalities. And I don't understand it. And people wonder why there's attachments, why there's
I'm unsure.
why there's possession, why people get haunted, things like that. And it makes sense that mentality is so,
The whole
wide. What's up, Tabby?
time, particularly.
Yo, ghost hunting with the follow. It makes sense why there's all these problems and issues and why people don't understand how I protect myself with intent.
Unifies us like
No, seriously, people think that we should bend over and take it to the spirits for some odd, strange
really honest
reason. You know, are you going to bend over and take it from Joe Blow down the street? No. What's up, Rona? We girl version.
It's a cake bell.
No, it was a good question. You know, it was or not a question. It was a good statement, and I'm explaining my mentality behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like why I feel that mentality is archaic, old school, and wrong. People always wonder, how do I protect myself? John, how do you protect yourself? How do you protect yourself? Very simple. My intent is strong. I am dominant. I don't care if you're dead. That doesn't mean I'm going to bend over backwards for you. I'll be respectful.
That fight, that's
I said no.
You know what I'm saying?
that looks.
So, the mods are going to have to explain that one for you too, Cassie. You're picking a great time to ask those questions too, Cassie.
Fights.
A lot of people, like, they don't read the room. You're reading the room pretty well. Great time to ask questions is right now. I agree. That's why I love questions so much. Sometimes there's a time and place for questions, though. Don't get me wrong. Like when I'm in the middle of doing something, I'm in the middle of documenting, and we're not chilling like this, and somebody asks, hey, how do the spirit boxes work? Yo, I can't fucking help you with that right now.
Great opportunity.
Enormous.
You know what I'm saying?
I said no.
I can't take you through spirits 101 right now, dude. Like, I'm in the middle of, doing my thing.
Don't know.
Tank, actually, between this live and the next one, I am going to be reviewing a lot of stuff, so I'll get to it.
Should he be?
You'll rebel
West
with
Ham.
the community crown. Ooh,
We're
wee.
here.
Ooh, wee, Rika, thank you for being here, yeah? That's it. Now, unfortunately, some questions I can't answer. Like, I can't answer Cassie's questions. The mods have to do that because of the lingo. Yo, Steven with the community crowns. Ooh, wee. You guys are really liking those community crowns, yo. I think I'm going to switch up our goal. Switch it up to the community crowns. How do you guys like that?
New way.
Yes, way. Is this the community crown?
Foolish.
And they want.
Yo, feed all the time, yo. Yo, Robbie with the jolly community. Ooh, wee.
These myths
Yo, Sabina, true player for real. Spicy, true player for real.
In a number.
Oh, it's starting to get dark. Nice.
eats and but
No.
Yo, I'm gonna keep my voice down
Hey,
for a
so that
little bit.
mean,
There's somebody here visiting Headstone. Yeah, I'm gonna be out later. Yo, Amanda, true player for
Wrong with
real.
it.
I'm gonna keep my voice down a little bit.
twice.
There's a new row of headstones that cuts through the old section, and they're over there. Yo, Spicy, ooh, we with community
Sans.
crown. Maximus, true player for real.
Guide.
People be
Yeah. Just keep
That
my
was-
voice down, Yo, Sarah, true
Yeah,
player
take
for
none.
real.
open material.
Brother, he.
Oh, girl version, I find that horrible as well. That's that's you would never see me do that. Now I have feelings about walking over
Straight to
over headstones and whatnot. That's fine.
He doesn't hear.
It's here. What do you think?
Russia's.
Yo, March player for real, number 718. Rhyme with the community crown. Ooh wee. Stephen, true player for real. Oh, Cassie, that's awesome, yo. Congrats. That's another big thing I support. Like,
Let's follow.
I can't tell you like how annoyed I used to
Don't
get
think we
This
when like a friend of mine is trying to like
stakeholders.
change habits,
Tell the truth.
and other friends would be like, "Yo, come on, just do one more drink, get one more drink." I'd be like, "Yo, leave him alone. Leave her alone. Leave him alone."
Yes,
Like, yo, Lindsay with the community crown, Ryan with the community crown. You know, I'd be like, "Yo, just let him do his thing."
Hands keep showing.
Yo, Mimosa, it is very, very important that when people hear the spirits, they need to put it in quotations. Yo, what up, Traveler? Quotations are what, stop things like that from happening. Oh, barking spiders. Very peaceful, Traveler, very peaceful. Yeah, Cassie. I hear you, yo. I hear you.
But I think
Yo, almost 300K likes. You guys
Waitress.
rock.
Insurance.
Yo, Carrie with the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yo, right now we are ranked 96. We have an hour left of bonus, yo. And we will be here for that hour. It might get a little dark while I'm here. We are currently ranked 97, yo. We are moving on up. I'm looking at it all now. We are moving on up. Ooh, to the way, yo. Oh, we just went back down to 98. Oh no. What are we gonna do?
I want to.
You want to? What do you want to do?
Steve.
Yo, appreciate them gifts. Oh, I gotta tell Josh we're coming for him, yo. My boy Josh is rank 86.
Brother,
I'm gonna shoot him a message real quick and be like, yo, I'm coming for your rank.
We're here.
I expect.
Yo, Rona with the galaxy. Yo, Robbie with the community best. Ooh wee. Yo, appreciate those tap shares and gifts. You guys rock. No, I have Ghost 2 Bond too. I have Ghost 2 Bond too. Too much damage?
I want to.
Ooh, we Rona, appreciate that. Seems quieter than usual. Dude, that's the beauty of this, yo. When this is not faked,
Saying it's
and I say it all the time, I embrace the slow days and the quiet days just as much as the high activity days and nights. Because you never know. You never know what it's gonna be like. You know, it might be crazy. It might be calm.
hosting a meeting.
Yo, Becky with the Cooper picnic. Dude, this place last night was off the hook, yo. We had a really good conversation with the spirit named Edwin. The video will be out Monday.
Insight.
I remember you.
You remember me?
Your relation.
What do you remember me from?
Not sure.
Hi, Spirit.
Friend.
What do you need help with?
On US.
You rhyme with the community crown. Ooh, wee.
You see,
Of faces. Ooh, wee, Charlie.
He said.
I wasn't in this area last night, but that doesn't mean that a spirit didn't wander over from here over to there. You'll rhyme with the community crown. Ooh, wee. I just heard a spirit say, now we wait. No, this area, the cemetery doesn't have a high rate of things like that happening. We don't have a lot of vandalism, although it does happen from time to time, or stolen. There are damaged headstones, but that's just nature.
David.
Yo, Firefly with the community crown. Ooh,
Next to
wee.
you.
Continue. Dogs.
Excuse me.
Yes, Spirit, how can I help you?
Partner, like, how
What's your name?
Leave on a. F-
It's missing.
Left of the pillar. I'm not sure.
Big final, they
As it gets a little darker, you know, things might seem strange.
can hear ball.
So, I think the sun sets for me in like an hour.
It's a yellow.
Oh, Gary, I go to a burial site where they're all damaged except for one. They're all missing or destroyed. You're right with the
49.
community crown. Ooh, wait. K Sugar, true player for real.
How do you feel?
Isn't it of the foot?
Rhyme with the community crown.
Deers don't.
Oh yeah. I've seen cemeteries in all sorts of states. You know what I mean? Like state of being. Forgotten, destroyed, normal. This is normal. This one.
anything special?
At the abandoned cemetery. You mean the abandoned side? That's actually not a cemetery. That is an old outpost / Victorian mansion / hospital / apartment building that has an abandoned section to it. Your Dark Angel true player for real.
Ordinary.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Long.
Broken, stolen are two big differences, and that one I was talking about had both. Stolen headstones, broken headstones, grave robbings. Your Firefly with the community crown. Yeah, I know mad people fell asleep before. It took me a bit to get back to the undisclosed location, and it does at night. But we did it. I was in there for about 50 minutes, almost an hour. I couldn't believe I made it that long, with the way I was feeling. Your jalapeno true player for real. Maximus, all different reasons. A lot of the times it's teenagers under the influence and they're hanging out.
Waiting on that.
You know, but some people are mentally ill and will come in just to do it.
Fight.
No, Sherry, I'm actually in between the end of this stream and the next one going to be reviewing all that stuff. Going through the Facebook group, Discord messages, the works. Yo, Dark Angel with the community crown. Yo, Rona with the coconut. Ooh wee. Dark Angel, I can't wait for this heat wave that's supposed to hit us next week. Yo, it's starting tomorrow, actually. I can't wait. Because even in the heat wave, even if it rains, yo, it's going to be these bursts of rain and then, you know, nothing.
Used to keep.
Jules, I'm using Vox and Ghost Tube Original. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Anthony?
For 3.
Actually, Jessica, that is an awesome thing.
Tombstone.
That is an awesome thing, Jessica. Jessica, true player for real. Robin, true player for real. Joanne with the community crown.
It's been.
You let your life stabilize, and when you get back in, you know, you come back in. You know, the Meow Club will always be here. I mean, shit. Right now we're on 2 different platforms. You know, like we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it's supposed to get 101 here on Tuesday. Is what they said. 101. And you know, my fat ass is gonna be out here scrubbing headstones. Now, the only reason why I'm gonna be doing that in such hot weather is because when I go to the faucet, I'll just drown myself in water and cool off, and you know what I'm saying?
Tell me about this.
So.
To wait.
Yeah.
Can you help me?
Make a noise.
Whoop whoop. Welcome to Chili's, meow. I can help you, Spirit. What's up?
And again,
What up, Burkan? Yeah, Michelle, true player for real.
birthday.
You gonna be outside all week, Officer Sweet King? Oh wait.
If it.
Yo, Mitch, true player for real.
We.
You were funny.
Am I funny? Is it all the barking,
Tremendous.
silent barking spiders I've been doing since,
Personal.
I don't know, for the past hour and a half?
I appreciate
Those.
We, my friends, we are currently ranked 94.
Results of mission.
And we have 54 minutes. 54 minutes of our bonus
Drinking
time.
tea.
That bonus time means, because I know some of you could get confused real quick with a lot of this, because it is confusing. Shit, it confuses me. That bonus time means that all Community Fest gifts are doubled.
Stalker.
49.
Yo, what's up, Linda?
Right early.
What's up, Misery? Ooh, to the way. Yo, Firefly with the crowd. Yo, Irish Pride with Jolly's community.
And of course,
Yo, Sherry with the Jolly communities.
you're the
Pride with the crowns.
and the top.
I want to.
Stalker. Mr.
Yo, what up, Ace Man?
Am I dead?
Yeah, you are. I'm sorry to say.
Correspondent.
You're dead.
And what they are. Tea Council.
Saving the spirit board for a rainy day, my friend. A rainy night. Yo,
Yes, it
May
was.
May, we. Irish Pride, we. Sherry, we. Yo, appreciate you guys.
Keep a bat
Who's saying Stalker? Who knows?
century.
One of the spirits are, though. Yo, May May with the crowns.
Talk.
Mari with the crowns. Oh, shit, Mari dropping them crowns. Oh, the new mirror is so sick.
these two.
Yo, Laura with the
Next to you.
sunflower. Yeah, well, eventually.
And we've got
Eventually.
action. Can be fun. It's
I can't stay.
Opposed.
Yo, Lindsay, you have a good one, my friend. Jenna H, you player for real.
it is one.
I can't hear you.
Um,
Deceased.
Yo, May May with the community crowns. Ooh, wee.
always what you and for.
Shit, Barbara, I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Give me a second. I can walk you through it.
The herding normally. The Barcelona.
Just click on your picture, yo. All you gotta do is click on your picture.
Internationals.
Yo, Laura with the summer solstice. To the Nexus. That is where you will go. To the Nexus.
Nearly signed them.
Oh yeah, Chris, we're trying to get that top 60%.
The
That's it. Not trying to go crazy for this session. I mean, we're not trying to go crazy as in gaining a fragment. Listen, I spoke about this yesterday too.
And then shot
Whenever we advance up in rank, I like to coast.
the offspring.
I know it sounds crazy. I know, yeah, make money. You know, I get it. Yo, appreciate those gifts, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I get it. But I truly, deeply value this community. I value your well-beings. And I don't want people being forced to eat ramen noodle because they wanted to send me a gift. So what I like to do when we hit ranks, like we did last night especially, is just keep our rank.
It's fine.
All right? Keep our rank.
I'm unsure.
You know, coast that 60, you know, as long as we keep that fragment. You know, if it starts building up that we can push, well then shit, we're going to push. Right? Of course. Yeah. So that's you know, that's a big thing. Now, of course, we got Community Fest. So
Immediate.
when things like that happen, it gets a little murky. But you know, I'm just big on that.
Tradition.
I'm big on that. You know, sure, let's push for Community Fest.
I mean,
But we can do this without breaking the bank. You know what I mean? Our beach player for real. Firefly with the crown.
oh, and cricket.
It is fun. But hey, listen, if you're gonna eat ramen, make sure you spice that shit up. If you're doing it because you like it. I was just using that as an example. When I was really, really poor, you know, and I was fucking, you know, down and out. When it was just me and my son and my nephew. You know, because yes, I was a single father raising 2 children at one point. You know, it was legit ramen noodles for me. And that's all it was. They were well fed, taken care of. You know, they got the food, I got the shit end of the stick. I know what it's like. Yo, and sending a Meow Club membership on the YTs, ooh wee. Yo, Dark Angel with the crown. I know what it's like, guys. I know what it's like. It's fucking... Okay, so somebody just sent a big gift. We received it, but it didn't show up on the screen. So whoever that was,
The big stories.
I appreciate you.
There's 5.
Hesitant.
Yo, and sending another ooh-wee membership to the Meow Club on the YTs. Yo, beauty with the community crown. Whoever sent that. The thing came up on the top of the screen, but nothing got shown. So whoever sent that, I fucking appreciate you. Unless it was a late one from before that didn't show up till now, which happens. But yeah, yo, when we do big pushes, I like to coast. Now, obviously, we want to do a little better than 60% so that when I come back tonight, because I'm I'm literally going to end it as soon as our bonus is up, put everything on the charger, and then, you know, go live again. So it's just going to be a short intermission in between these 2 lives. Yo, Mario with the crowns. We call those candy canes, May. One of the mods will explain it to you.
I want to.
That's from
Yo, Dark Angel with the crowns.
2,000.
Yeah, yo. Listen, again, I know you guys are talking about how you're spicing up fucking
shit with me.
ramen noodles. I'm talking about bare bones ramen noodles, and you've had it for 7 days straight. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about by the ramen noodle comment. Don't get my words twisted up. I could cook you a grand feast with ramen noodles if I had the opportunity. I like to dice up vegetables mad fine. Carrots, potatoes, celery, peppers, onions. You know, just dice them up real fine. You know, and throw them and drain the water out. So there's only a little bit of water in there. I use the chicken flavored. Drain the water out. There's only a little bit of water in there just to keep it nice and moist. You know, nice and moist. and then just fucking throw all that in there and mix it up. Maybe a little hot sauce on top if I'm feeling ooh-wee. You know, a little habanero. I don't know. Whatever we got. We might only have that green Tabasco. I don't know. We got to see what we got in the fridge.
Absolutely.
It's going on there.
So regulate.
I'm moving.
Oh, I never use all the water either. I can't. I know some people love it like soup,
Of
you know, but it's not ramen noodle soup. It's fucking ramen noodle, baby. Ooh, wait. We need a new goal? Damn, yo, you guys bang that one out.
40s. Overturn.
You.
And,
Yeah, dude. I saw a video. That was fucking amazing. No, seriously, I saw a video. This guy took a big ass green bell pepper and packed it with chopped meat, right? And like he did it in layers, so he brined each layer he put in, and then he sliced it up into patties with the ring of the bell pepper around it, and then made burgers. Yo. I looked at that and I went, oh my God. I want that in my mouth and in my stomach. It looked so good.
the world.
We Jules. Yo, Connie, what's poppin'? Oh, it was so good. It looks so good, yo. That's for Tina! Yo, Pearl, you're playing for real.
Why can't I come?
Because
Well, that's what we do.
encourage
You know, that's what we do. With my family, we meal budget. We don't do extravagant meals every night. You know, it's usually like one big meal. Like my wife will want to cook a feast. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest, it's simple: mac and cheese and hot dogs, pasta with meat sauce. You know, she does this thing called chicken divan, which most people know as cheesy chicken. You know, with the cheddar cheese and the chicken and the broccoli and rice. Yo, Norma, what's poppin'? Just easy things to throw together.
the what?
You know, you gotta. Yo, my wife makes such a good grilled cheese. It's amazing. Oh, I'm hungry too. You make chicken divan? Nice. Yo, what up, Jess?
Really, like,
No, I am not. City of Peace.
can see.
Something's burning, but it ain't that. Let me tell you.
I remember you.
Yeah, you keep saying that, Spirit, but you're not telling me your name, so I don't know who you are.
The oldest of the Europe.
June
I didn't think I was speaking that loud.
Absolutely.
Angels
We Barbara.
and if you
Record.
Yo, over 370K likes. You guys rock, yo. You guys rock.
Turn this around. These the plays. But hey, it's not been able. Quit. Dark.
Hey, Spirit. Oh, we have an expert. Everybody, there is an expert on YouTube. Love the experts, yeah.
European.
I love the experts.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, but whenever I hear anybody claim that they're an expert, act like they're an expert, be labeled as an expert, I just immediately go, yeah.
Most knows who it's good.
Yeah.
Who it's good.
Yo, Natalie, true player for real number 725. Let me tell you something. I have more evidence and data on the paranormal than most. I've got a wall of holy grails
From our
as
list.
far as evidence goes, and I would never in a million years consider myself an expert at anything
Why can't I come?
paranormal. I am learning every fucking day. I am
This would lead
I still get amazed at some of the things that happen. Or like last night, dude.
talks.
Last night blew my mind. I look like your dad, company?
Heartworm.
He must have had a good side profile, you know? I've been told my side profile is very strong and prominent and handsome.
And we will.
From the front, not so much.
Little Glasgow John.
Be combined.
Where am I? A local cemetery. Yo, hail with the jolly community.
An interest.
You missed it.
It's interesting.
Oh, what'd you miss last night? All right, so I'll tell the story real quick for everyone that missed it. The video will be out on Monday. We were live. You guys, you know, just the night crew just went above and beyond, got us into the A2, got us a fragment and a shield, and then we went for a cemetery walk. And, you know, it was your normal cemetery walk, the usual non-answers, the usual get-out responses. You know, nothing, you know, nothing crazy. Then we got to this one monument, and there was a couple of headstones that were buried. We get to this one monument. Spirit, may we have a conversation? I get a positive answer. I can't remember exactly what was said. You know, and then, all right, Spirit, what's your name? He says Edwin. I'm like, oh, fuck. That's Edwin. Edwin's on this monument. He was the husband. Okay. This is something. Hi, Edwin. How are you? Now, the next question that always comes out, because I'm curious as to how aware the spirit is, and if it's, you know, that spirit that's coming through, if it's claiming to be, you know, Edwin. Edwin, what was the name of your wife? Yo, Chrissy Jones, true player for real. What was the name of your wife? What's the name of your wife? He couldn't remember. Okay. That happens. Sometimes spirits can't remember, yo. All right. Well, what do you remember? Do you remember anybody, Edwin? And he said James.
Be something.
I'm walking around the monument. It's dirty, but I see a J. Now, there was a lot of females on the headstone because he had 2 wives and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, this is probably a Jane or whatever. Dude, I scraped the name off. And it says James. I scrape off all the growth. And it says James. And I was like, holy shit. Yo, what up, Jensen? I was like, whoa. You know, that's not just one name we got off the headstone. That was 2 names. Yes, I believe it was his son. That we didn't dive into that much yet. Maybe in the future we will. I don't like to push these things. You know, I've noticed that if I hound a spirit, they taper off over time. So that's why I got a couple of responses out of them. We had a nice, pleasant conversation. Move on.
I want to.
Next time, you know, we'll go over there. We'll see what happens. We might get lucky. Is that what I asked? If I remember any of his kids' names? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm paraphrasing, you know. I didn't even rewatch the video yet. I'm still going through that live. And, yeah, it was just awesome. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. It's just like, after 4 years of this, I still get excited when that happens. It happens a lot too. It's not like it doesn't happen a lot. We get it more than anybody. Yeah, it's not me being egotistical. Those are the
And we
facts.
were like,
Those are the facts. They say my name
thinking,
more than they say anybody's name that does this.
exactly.
And
But,
we get insane
Why can't I
responses,
come?
names off headstones, without prompting either. Remember that. Yo, what up, LY? That is one thing, Yo Mona May with the crown. That is one thing that I do hear, because I do believe that humans are fallible, clearly, and these apps can be fallible. These apps could be programmed for prompts.
What happened?
So,
Then I
for
was-
example, if I go up to this headstone here and I'm like, "Hello, Samuel. How are you? My name is John, Samuel. It's nice to meet you." There's a big chance that these apps are going to go, "Oh, okay, that's Samuel. Let me say the name." Okay? Huge. I'm a firm believer that they do that. Yo, Mona made true player for real. Ooh, LY, I'm sorry you've been dealing with bad stuff, my friend. I'm a firm believer they do that. So what do you do to combat that? Very simple. And I used to get a lot of shit for this. I don't get a lot of shit for it anymore. But I used to get a lot of shit for this. Spirit, may we have a conversation? Spirit, what is your name? There's a reason why I don't say their names. I don't say their names until they say their names. Because then I know what I have is legit. A lot of people don't, that's a big thing.
Just
There's a
saying.
reason why I don't say these names on the headstones. Also, when I'm using Vox,
Much indeed.
the Vox phone is on my wrist, pointed up to the sky.
Simon.
So even the cameras can't see the headstone.
We're
Oh yeah, the actual people on the headstones come through. Yep, all the time. Not this session. I haven't heard this spirit come through yet, or anybody related to him, or anything associated. This has actually been a very low response live, but that happens because this is real.
What do you think?
We're not gonna go crazy every stream. Yo, Mona May with the burger truck. Would you like a cemetery burger?
It's the legacy of
Thank you very
a destination.
Yo, Jules, you have a good one.
But no, I mean.
Yes, Cassie. I've had them direct me to their headstones. In fact,
Street costume.
if I remember correctly, isn't that how we found Edna?
From
Edna? Yo, LY, true player for real. The 9-year-old? That's by John and Anna and Herbert,
Yeah, a pretty incredible.
right? I'm pretty
Why
sure
can't I
it was snowing that day. There was snow on the ground. We couldn't see her headstones in the ground.
Promise to be.
Lost some.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing's. Yeah, the grave that was in the ground, Rona. Yep. And literally just walking around. She came through. She gave us her name. She gave us her. She didn't give us her age yet. She gave us her name, and I'm like, okay, Edna. I'm like, where's your headstone? I can't find it. And she literally directed me to where her headstone was. And then I just used my foot and I scraped the snow. And what do you know? There she was. And over at the pre-Revolution War burial ground, no.
Don't speak.
We might go there tonight. That's actually where we might be headed tonight.
Better than.
It's one or two places.
Talk with me.
That might be one of the places. We'll see.
Serious. It's in the.
Dark Angel, it is 8:30. It is 8:30. Ooh, we
the work.
go.
So,
I'm so happy it's not raining.
It in an accident.
The Anderson.
It's almost 1:30
I
a.m.
don't
there.
like it.
A joke.
You have a question about Tuesday's podcast, but you have to name drop. Go for it, Kat. If it has to do with the podcast and they were on it, you can name drop. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
in
I'm following.
Helps avoid drama. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ram should
My
play up for real.
experience.
Yo, Cypress was popping.
the trouble. It's like,
Tuesday's podcast. That's the one with Dan Surgis, correct?
said you'd like
He was an awesome guest. Yo, LY with the corgi.
It's a nut.
Face.
What video were you of? Oh, you Chris Netzel? The video we were talking about was one of his latest videos that he put out from his live, and what I would call an entity trying to manifest in this reality walked by him. So he essentially had a spirit walk by. You couldn't tell it wasn't a human shape, you know, because that's what happens with a lot of manifestations. But whatever it was definitely trying to manifest in this reality, and it fucking walked right by him.
telling me people can trans
It walked right by him. It was such an awesome
gaps in
video.
the
Go slowly.
You know,
Really beef.
it was such a cool video.
is he's learned something.
I'm not sure if he noticed it. I think he did. I think he kept his cool. I think he did. I'm not sure. I didn't even talk to him about it yet because I've been meaning to hit him up about it.
I believe that.
Because I was like, ah, shit. I'm like, there you go. Because listen, people always catch pareidolia and all these things, and they proclaim it's evidence. It's nice and refreshing to see someone else
He's
putting out evidence that is not that. And that's exactly what he caught, and it was fucking awesome. You know? It was very cool.
slum.
Very, very cool.
It's,
And he's a good dude, too, so.
You know,
Gotta back up my boy Chris. Awesome dude.
I'm sorry.
Can't wait for Gettysburg. You know? Can't wait. We're gonna have so much fun.
Later. To push it. Trying.
Yo, Maggot, you play it for real. Yo, Lisa with the crowns. Yeah. We're still gonna do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have such a great time. You know? Me and him are like two big balls of energy, so we're just gonna it's gonna be, you know, it's just gonna be a fun, wild time.
I'm beside you.
You know, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, Cypress, I got a candy cane going.
Neil has a
Dude, mad people have experiences at Gettysburg, yo. Like, people that aren't there for anything paranormal have experiences. You know, and it's gonna be great to go. Yo, Will! Yo!
why can't I come?
Will with the cat treats. Why can't you come to Gettysburg, Spirit? Because it'll contaminate. I don't need a Westchester Spirit at Gettysburg.
funny because you know. To the North Korea.
Take note.
Wait, take note.
You know,
Why can't I come?
he's so
I just answered you, Spirit.
We're here.
You're here? Okay. Ooh, it's getting dark. How much more time we got left for them bonuses? Ooh, we're ranked 77 for Community Fest, and we got 25 minutes left for everything to count double. For all Community Fest gifts to be
We're
double.
here.
That'll in so much
Ooh, to the we.
book. It's a tool.
Room of the
Definitely.
And push.
No, no pushies. No pushies.
So become bleed to the
Well, I gotta text my contact here and ask him if I can be here.
pockets.
Because I'm not getting off for another 25 minutes. It'll be dark.
And get your
Shovel.
Let me just make sure that they don't mind.
I'm in love with
Yo, Cassandra, you play it for real.
listen.
Bible.
Okay.
Coming off to at a time. Valerie.
Who's Valerie?
Excuse me.
We've been here for 2 hours. Been on for about 2 hours. Yo, over 430K likes. You guys rock. Appreciate you. Oh, wait.
If you got
Expert.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, 9. Streaming.
Oh, I'm sorry you find Headstone cleaning boring. There's many other streams for you to go check out. And I'm sorry that you're miserable enough to have to take the time to type that. I hope your day gets better, night gets better, life gets better. You know, hope things get better for you. Starts with a smile.
and no problem. So
Ghost Tube Vox. Ghost Tube Vox is what I'm using. Yo, what up, Daniel?
React.
Who's this, Annie? I'm not sure.
You don't belong here.
I'm not sure who that is.
and all night.
Spirit, do you mean I don't belong here, or is there something here that doesn't belong here? My name is John, Spirit, if you'd like to tell me to go F myself. Ooh, we 420.
Sadness.
You're welcome, Great White. I will, Lori.
450.
I will be on probably about 10:30ish.
Why don't we just...
I'll be out of here by 9.
We're here.
Things on the charger. I need at least an hour to charge up.
Do this with a
Get to where I'm gonna be.
and
Yo, Squirrel, true player for real.
so from the
Yo, Becky with the Cooper picnic. No, Great White, believe it or not, day and night doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference, actually.
Convent.
surveyed it.
Day and night doesn't make a difference. You know, Rickle, that's a great question. It comes down to a lot of things. I have 2 spots in mind tonight, but we actually might end up in the field, depending on what time everything's charged up. Think about the logistics of this real quick. It's 8:42 p.m. here, right? Yo, Peggy with the community crowns. It's 8:42. I'm going to have to charge everything. I have to get to the tower to get my flashlights if we don't do the field. Okay, so I have to stop at I have to leave here, stop at the tower,
Waitress.
go home, put everything on the charger,
Issue.
charge up, and then be live again.
18.
There's a chance that I might not be able to get to a location to be around 10:30.
His tickets.
So I might have to, stay super local. No, I'm not stuck in the tower, that's for damn sure. So there's a chance I might be doing the I might be doing
Never frightened. The station.
the field.
In from the roof.
So yeah. Listen, the field is wild, yo.
These who have Louis,
Talk with me.
Am I dead?
Come here.
Yeah, unfortunately you are dead.
It's split.
Unfortunately you are. No, I didn't kill you. You've been dead for quite a bit.
I am Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I'm John.
Peoples.
It's nice to meet you, Michelle. My name is John. What are you doing over here?
France.
Sure, you never know what's going to pop off in the field.
And start. It's like in the back. Causes. Story of.
Okay.
Michelle, where are you from? Are you buried nearby?
I'm going.
You're going? Okay. Thank you for stopping through, Michelle.
What?
Yo, Rihanna, aren't you play it for real? Yo, Charlie with the star map. Ooh, wait.
Check one. Further education. Bunch of.
Grandson.
We, my friends, right now we are rank 76, and we have less than 20 minutes left for our bonus
So
time.
much from.
I can't believe they put me in the Legends category.
To another.
That actually shocked the shit out of me.
Have.
I would just.
Public.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
Complication.
Like,
Yo, Firefly with the community crown. Ooh, to the way. Where's this at? This is a local cemetery.
New way.
Yes, way.
Convent.
Somebody happened.
Yes, way.
Thankfully. Ending. The Conservative Party when.
Yo, what up, Greg?
What's up? With a ticket. Then. Make it down. Listen. Set up.
Yes?
I want to.
just start.
Yo, Charlie with the community crown. Yo, what up, CTM? Yes, Spirit?
Just for the. Answer.
Whoop, whoop. Welcome to Chili's. Meow.
Hush, you'll say.
Be the end of.
In the honor.
Infrastructures. We're going to be. Out of the US opinion.
You're at Chili's last night. You know, I've never been to a Chili's.
This morning.
Yo, stunt, true player for real. Twisted, true player for real.
Nations football.
I remember you.
All the time, Crystal.
You know, this.
All the time, my friend. I'm live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Me that around.
And I am, on the weekends, it's open. On the weekends, it's all over.
Who attended?
No, we're actually not doing a walk here. We did a walk last night. We're not doing a walk here tonight. I cleaned this grave
Keep up to date.
today. And tonight we are either, it depends on timing, we are either field, buck out, or pre-war burial.
It's
Thanks
here.
to everyone. North Korean.
or the Stone Pier. Yo, April, true player for real.
Simpson.
We troll eater.
Captain. Title you on booking.
What's up, Tanya? Yo, Mona May with the community crowns.
One of them.
It all depends on when I get out of here, how much charge I get. Depends on a lot, yo. Depends on a lot. No, I'm not a fan of bacon. I'm definitely not a fan of bacon.
With most. Next.
Shop at the cemetery? Never. Never.
I remember you.
That's a big bag of nope.
Why can't I come?
I enjoy a good sausage. Wink, wink. No, I'm just...
Right ticket.
Oh, shit. Yo, Mona May with the crowns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, whoever said it's not okay to whistle in the cemetery, they're pulling your leg. Yo, Dark Angel, appreciate you, yo.
Following.
We'll be right
Yo, Firefly with the community crown. Ooh, wee.
full of it. Is this
You had breakfast for dinner? I'm not a big fan of breakfast for dinner, to be honest with you. It's weird. Can't do it.
the woman?
To each their own, you know? Yeah, Anna from Sin City, welcome, welcome.
Second house.
I like crick.
Oh,
Revolting.
Rock chip.
wow. I just heard that's my
Whistle
grave,
out.
and then a very, very harsh cackle.
The second.
What's funny, Spirit?
Onto himself.
Be quiet.
Whoa.
Yeah. Opening the.
You never eat breakfast for breakfast? You know, it's funny, some people would consider what I eat for breakfast not breakfast either.
Wiki. For
What I eat for breakfast
I remember
allows me not to, I don't have to eat all day if I like couldn't for whatever reason. It's a whole wheat wrap. Yo, Suzanne, you should play it for real with peppers, onions, Italian long hot peppers, 3 eggs, spinach, chili, and steak.
I can't hear you.
And a wrap. Yo, Marissa, true player for real, and it is so good. It keeps me fueled up all. Like I had that today, and I haven't eaten it since I had breakfast.
to unite.
You know, I'm starving now though. Like I'm ravenous now. I was just texting my wife, asking her what we're doing for dinner.
All right.
Yo, Jay, bro, ooh wait. Damn, I'm getting bit up. So what are your thoughts when people say there's no such thing as spirits, they are just the devil? Wolf, I say that those people are very, very, very close-minded. Okay, they're very, very close-minded. They're very just stuck in their ways. They're never going to view it as anything else. That's more of a religious thing. You know, they get that from the book of Deuteronomy, where it says that anything that has to do with spirits is witchcraft. It's actually a very poor translation.
Israel.
And that's,
Can you help me?
I could try to help you, Spirit.
You can buy.
Yo, what up, Jamie? Player, yo, yo, yo.
England just.
You know, a lot of people that say that this is all demonic and the devil, it's a very, very black and white frame of thinking, and we know that the world is not that. We know that. The paranature of things is not that. It is gray. And it is murky.
That's where it
Yo,
hasn't
Jenny,
been
true
you.
player for real, number
Angel.
729. Jenny, boom, boom. Yo, Mona May with the community crown. Ooh, wee. You believe in God and spirits? Cool, yo.
Since.
It's the one thing I don't knock. I don't knock people's beliefs, but what I do knock is people's forcing of other beliefs. Like, I'm an atheist, and you will never hear me tell you guys not to believe in God.
Weekends. You know. Later now.
Yo, Bears, true player for real. You will never hear me say that. You know?
Represent.
Make a noise.
Whoop whoop, welcome to Chili's, meow. Yep, when I do this stream, I do it through logic and science lens.
Circumstance.
You know?
Again, position.
Stop her.
But it. The black.
Just had your apples, nice, Biggie. Ruby, completely false and untrue. No disrespect to you, but completely false and
It's a
untrue.
nut.
Heavy.
Make a noise.
I'm possibly.
You know? Ruby, you could be full of it right now, my friend. You're somebody in a chat room on TikTok Live. You could be completely full of it right now. You know? I mean, come on. That's not evidence. That's not data. No disrespect. Yo, Ram with the community crown. Yeah, I know. Listen, maybe. Maybe not. Tell me why.
It's quite. Face opening.
Ooh, wee, Tina. Yo, May with the true player for real victory. Do I ever ask them about God? No. Nope. And if you guys want to know something, and some of you might find this information a little unnerving, depending on your beliefs, when the spirits speak about God and religion, they speak about their personal truth. They don't speak about coming down from heaven, coming up from hell. In fact, some spirits question. They're like, wait a minute, why am I not in heaven? Where's God? I've heard spirits straight up just be like, yo, it's this is BS. What we thought of the afterlife was straight BS. I've had spirits waiting at the doors of churches,
What do you think?
waiting to get into heaven. And then I had spirits at a theater, a theater that has music and whatnot, straight up say, "This is my heaven." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember
whenever
you.
the spirits speak about religion, it's their religion. Yo, Ram with the true player for real victory. The first cemetery that I ever did was in a Jewish cemetery. You did not hear one lick about Jesus. You know what I mean? Yo, Ram with the true player for real victory.
Start.
But my friends, we got less than 6 minutes for our bonus. We are currently ranked 75. Community vest gifts count for double, yo.
Angel.
Let's do it. And I am going to light my final candy cane of this session.
All irrelevant. How about their into?
Everybody on the YTs, those are not orbs, those are bugs, right? They're attracted to the light.
I hope they.
Yo, Peggy, true player for real. Yo, Mona May with the crowns.
Shovel.
The white tees has a different shutter rate. It really picks up on those things.
Cricket. That game.
So what do I think about the afterlife? So I have theories. You know, they're just theories. I have some data, but that data can be interpreted. And my theory is that when we die, our energy scatters. Okay, and that energy is our memories. Some of that goes to our loved ones, places that we frequented a lot, cemeteries, you know, all over the place. And that those memories, they are fluctuating in different dimensions via the frequency.
Come over here.
Yo, imagine instead of it saying come over here, you just heard get over here, like it's Mortal Kombat. I'd be like, well, fuck this. See you guys later. I just shat my cheeks.
Bye.
So yeah, that's what I believe the afterlife is. And I also believe that there are multiple, maybe even endless, heaven-like, hell-like, and everything in between like dimensions. I do believe that some of those dimensions are layered here on our plane of existence. Hence manifestation, spirit speaking to us, all that.
Shovel.
I know the.
You know? If you want a more physical description, stack a bunch of piece of papers together. Consider every piece of paper, you know, a number of dimensions that you can't even fathom. Stab a pen through it. The pen everywhere that meets the paper is Earth.
The Prime Minister.
Nah, I have no data on reincarnation.
Brand.
Nah, baby, don't save me a plate. I'm not in the mood for the chicken divan. Thank you, though, my love.
Angel.
Successful.
Nah, Dominic, I see you're not shadow bent. Get Peggy with the community crown.
Writing on it.
I don't hate it. What are you talking about? I ate it the last time you made it. Oh, here we go. My wife gets very upset if I don't eat what she cooks.
And
I just have to be in the mood for it, you know?
June.
I want to.
Well, Sarah Beth, I have another proposal for that. You know, heaven's a great concept and all, right? But there's a chance, you know, that, you know, religion is just made up just to control, right? But who's to say, okay? But imagine your loved ones are with you instead. Well, at least a part of them is.
the U.S.
And then the rest of them are just living out their memories in places where those memories correspond. You know? So imagine that. You're like, for example, you know, you take someone's grandmother. You know? You can go to where their family home stood. You know, and the energy of their grandmother as a 9-year-old girl is there. You know? You go to where she went to high school and you can find a little bit of her teenage years in there. Places where she hung out, things like that. And then some of that's with you. But at the same token, and a lot of people, and this is where my evidence comes in. Spirits seem like they have selective memories with things. So clearly, you know, there's something going on there. Which would make a lot of sense. Like, for example, Edwin last night. You know, he couldn't remember his wife's names, but he remembered his son. There's a chance that the energy and memories of Edwin that is there last night that we spoke to, you know, he's just missing the memories of his wife. You know?
Leave it home.
To the success.
To my ring.
West. is
We, Sarah Beth. Well, let me tell you something.
30.
Let me tell you something. It's a crapshoot. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, oh yeah, they're definitely happy. It's a crapshoot. I've spoken to spirits that have found family. I have spoken to spirits that search for their family. I have spoken to spirits that are completely happy, that are completely sad. You know, or it could be, you know, a spirit could be multiple things, like just like humans are. Hell yeah, we're all gonna find out one day, and I guarantee we're not even gonna find out the full picture. We'll still be in the dark, just with no skin.
majority of the next election with
One day, yeah.
could see
Ooh,
Parties of
to the way,
between
baby.
and
group
Hell yeah, meat suits are temporary.
to one or two.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Steve on the island. In the last 10 the champions. Will he?
We.
And if it was,
Look at that, huh?
into the
Look at that.
is insane to the Walker report.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can block people. My mods have the power to mute, silence, all that fun stuff, but I am the only one that has the power to fully remove you.
Including a home told. Leave wants to get your 7.
Mike's hand take.
We. Yes, we don't need anybody professing their religion in the chat. That is just we you know, we don't need that. There's no point in saying, you know, what you believe with conviction like that. It just makes people feel uncomfortable. You know, a lot of us believe in different things. You know, if I'm an atheist here and I'm saying, yeah, it's cool, you can believe in whatever, you know, I respect it. You know, you can respect the fact that I don't need someone going on about Jesus dying on the cross for sins and all that. That's just, those are details that we don't need. You know what I'm saying, right?
not
No, Peggy, I'm saying that the religious conversations cause drama, trouble, and instigate like it is right now. Like it is right now. This is why we do not discuss these things. And even when it intermixes with the spirit conversation, it is so hard to stop it from snowballing into something like this. You know? It's quite simple. You know, do not make me remove that fully from the documentation.
That's why it flipped.
See, and now, all right, you know what? I'm gonna end the live. This live is going really well, and now I'm starting to get annoyed. Now I'm starting to get really annoyed. Because now people are apologizing and saying that they feel this. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Relax.
You.
Relax. No one is at fault.
Yeah.
You know?
How old?
Everyone relax. Hey, Peggy, if that's the way you feel, goodbye, my friend. You know? What am I... See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the shit I am talking about. You know? It's not like I'm going on saying, hey, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in anything, and you're a fool if you do. No, not at all. Not at fucking all.
Please go.
That blue.
It's a no.
Because I just want to know.
Holy shit, let me tell you something. If this conversation trims some of the cancer, so be it. That's going to be my attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Talk sport. You target.
I know, we're starting to get some lightning bugs finally. Right? I mean, what the hell?
The century. Right now.
You're a fighter jet? Awesome subs. Yep, exactly, Hale. This is the very reason. The very reason why people get butthurt, people take things personal. Insane. But I'm out of here, yo. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gift, the cat treats. Everybody that's subscribed, everyone that stays subscribed. Mods for holding it down. You guys rock. I will see you tonight. Ooh-wee. And if you got butthurt over the words I say, and you take things out of context, and you take things personal, that is on you. Check yourself.
I don't suppose.
Check yourself. Ooh-wee.
Something.
I'm about to